how on a day? Happy Sunday. Oh, hey, oh, you know, to this side. Oh, good, oh, you know. Good morning to you all, my wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters. Good morning to the world, and good morning to my family members, and also well wishers. I beg you, this matter, they very, very important part. I beg you, everybody need to gather so that we go join hand to look for that black goat, or rather the black sheep, before it is late. Ugo eberego na mgbagbu na awụrụ n'atụtụ inu Igbo. So ugo eberego na mgbagbu. Ugo eberego na mgbagbu. It have gotten to the extent that these people now are writing petition against Ngozi Orabueze through lawyer. And I can tell you, anybody who is writing this kind of petition can go to extreme to look for that person's life. Because if it is easy for Nigerian government to kill Nnamdi Kanu, they would have pied him since. If Nigerian government have found a way to buy Simon Ekpa for a very long time, they would have done that. But they tried it, they couldn't succeed. Don't forget, there was a time they sent a spy, or rather a suicider, to go to Finland to buy Simon Ekpa. The message leaked, and the guy was captured maybe in Sweden, or what is that country that time. You know, sometimes when you're talking about all this, some people will tell you it's like a fairy tale. It is not a fairy tale. So if Ogechukwu Nkere, Sonia Parawa, and Vam with other traitors, as they may choose to be called or addressed, should go the extreme of writing a petition through a lawyer being hired by Simon Ekpa, it means that they are the fake side. It means that Ngozi Orabueze is where to belong. This is exactly the antics of DOS. This is exactly the antics of the DOS. So if you are an Igbo man, one, I will not call you a zombie. I will not call you cursed. And I won't even address you with any name. But if you are an Igbo man and a Biafran, and after hearing this message, you still want to believe in what Sonia Parawa is writing on his page, my brother and my sister, your case just needed special attention. Yes. The more reason why they will wake up to write a petition through a lawyer, it means that Ngozi is spoiling their business. Ngozi na abari hanja na gari. Look at the petition. Look at the petition here. The law firm, law office of Aman Dabiri and Associates, PLLC. 2 pages. 2 pages. This is another page. I have said this thing before, and I have to repeat myself. Ngozi Orabueze have to be protected at all costs. These people are going for her. I repeat, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze need to be protected because these people are going for her. Physically, spiritually, mentally, and otherwise. Ugo eberego na mgbagbu. Nwata tie nwe ya, anwe ya oloforochi. Why I win Mary? That's one thing about this life, and that is why that's one thing that will always make me happy. And for the storm will come, the breeze will blow. Even the tornadoes, you will still stand strong. Because if it is easy to kill anyone that the gods of the Biafra land have anointed to lead us, Nnamdi Kanu, even by now nobody will remember where he's been buried. If it is easy, our God is at work. According to Ngozi Orabueze, she posted this news. But before I go ahead, say, Biko, happy Sunday to you all, my people. ya mara onye ọbụla mma. O asị tata bụ ụbọchị ụka, ọ ya dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma. N'izu ụka ọfụ nke anyị na-akwado ịba, anyị gboo na eke anyị ebute ife ọma, anyị gboo n'orie anyị ebute ife ọma, anyị gbukwe na nkwọ anyị ebute ife ọma, anyị gboo na afọ anyị ebute ife ọma. Ihe ọma ya emere anyị ma ọ bụ na mbata anyị ga-awụ ife ọma ife ọma. Onye ọbụla na-achọ anyị aka ya ebi ya n'aja. Nwa mmụọ emegbuna nwa mmadụ, nwa mmadụ emegbuna nwa mmụọ. Onye ọbụla chiri ebe o chiri ntị biko ya zere. Ndụ nwoke, ndụ nwaanyị, ndụ mmiri, ndụ azụ, mmiri ata na azụ anwụrụ. Ebe ọbụla anyị echiri n'aka, anyị ga na-enweta ihe ndị oyibo na-akpọ favor. Ma na-eje eje ma na-anata anata, favor ka anyị ga na-afụ. Enwekwana onye ji nke ya, but enwe onye ji nke ya na-amara ama, ya gharawa. One thing is for sure, onye ọna ji ụgwọ ya kwụrụrụ ụgwọ o ji. Ọ bịara egbu mgbe onwe ya gwụrụ ajọ ọgwụ. Ọ mmadụ zara afa za ga n'ogwu anụ nkenke mpi. Ngụwa na-anụ olu m n'oge awa dị ugbu a. Ngụwa na-ede ife n'oge awa dị ugbu a. Mgbe na-ekwusi o, iwu nwoke bụ nwaanyị, ọ ya dịrịrị gị na mma, ọ ya dịrịrị gị na mma, ọ ya dịrịrị gị na mma. Ihe ọjọọ ya ha agbụghị. Ebe ọ bụla ị na-eje na ife ga na-agbụghị ire onwe so ife ọma ife ọma. Ọkwa na ife ọjọọ ya ha dị, ife ọjọọ dịkwa. Mana nke ọjọọ na-eme n'iru, ị ya anọ n'azụ. Ọ na-eme n'azụ, ị ya anọ n'iru. Ọ bịakwa n'iru n'azụ aha, ngwa nọ n'etiti. Fatịrị gị ruo n'etiti nwanne gị efenye because na iwu nwa ugo. Ugo adịghị agba last. Asị ebe bere ugo bere, nke si ibe ya ebe na ya gosi ya ebe ọ ya ebe. Mana anyị wee change that narrative, that was them. Nke ọhụrụ asị ibe ya ebe na nkukwakwa ya. Hey, my wonderful people, biko ọ ya mara anyị mma. O anyị gọrọ wee kwuo n'ohere n'afọ a Chukwu oke abịa ma onye pụrụ ihe niile. Ka Chineke mezie okwu. Biko kedu ndị na-afọ ozi m? John Ikechukwu, good morning my brother. To Black, good morning sir from Togo. Ew, my Togo man. Wetin dey happen now? How are they for that side? Amam n'ife niile na-aga n'anya ya. Ọ ya adịrị gị mma na Togo nwanne m. Ife ọjọọ ya eme gị na Togo. Onye ọra na-asụ isi gị ya egburu nke ya wee tinye. O metere were isi ya buru. O metere ga-eji isi ya were ebu. Nke ọnwụ na ịma ya amaghị, nke ọnwụ na ị na-amara ama ya amaghị nwanne m. Ị gaghị aga nga ihe onye ọzọ metere. Imetegoro sef kama ị ga-aga nga, biko onye ọzọ gara gị nga. Mana because na ịwụ nwa Biafra, United States of Biafra, USB, you deserve the best because you are created to be the best. Now we just use our hand to belittle ourselves. Igbos are created to be best in everything, in cooperation, in loving one another, in riches, in maintaining their territorial integrity, everything. An Igbo man is created to be great. In fact, created to be greatest. If you are talking about an Igbo man, you are talking about Japan, you are talking about Korea, Singapore, China. We are talking about an Igbo man. These are the people you can use to qualify an Igbo man in terms of intellectuals. Mana anyị nwajiri aka anyị wee tesi onwe anyị ure, ndị anyị werezi anyị wee na-agbazi bọọlụ. So my good people, back to the message. Agụcha n'ọfọ biko ijoin ọ ka nna anụ olu gị ebe ka isi awọchị anyị. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze Road, breaking news. The criminals in XBG, X, that is the decamped members, or rather the demoted members Ex-BG cabinet told Amen Dabiri to write me a letter to stop fundraising and using BG and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa's name. Read the letter below. The letter is here. We are going to read it one after the other. He said, please tell this fool that he is not a Biafran and he is only as strong as the power I and Biafrans gave him. Are you hearing me now? So they wrote a letter or petition or whatever you may call it to tell Ngozi, the government of the day, say make you know they do fundraising. The be like say they don't get anything for fundraising again. I swear to God, these people are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. That is why you see they keep on increasing the propaganda left, right, and center. And the most painful part of it in their own side is that she believes on that phrase that silence is the best answer to a fool. So for calling them that fool, that is why they never rested every blessed day. Why must this woman keep silent? Why must she keep silent? They are starting to write letter. Anybody who will go to this extreme to use a lawyer to write you a letter where we say all of una dey struggle, say make una continue. In fact, the earlier we understand that having two factions in a government sometimes it helps. You know why? This faction will try to impress people. This faction will also try to impress people. Even in political parties, when they have to faction a political party, it helps the political party. You understand me? So, but now, they have already known that they are not a faction to contend with Ngozi or Abweze. So they feel the only way they can kick her out of the way is to use our own lawyer. We are paying salary from our own benevolence to write a petition or letter, whatever you may choose to call it, and send it to Ngozi. Tell her to, the most important thing there, stop fundraising, so that we can maintain this our name of Oga money. Hey, Agbokwanda, I swear, when I saw this letter this morning, I was asking myself, how do we get to this point? To the extent that the Biafran struggle now have turned to people's business, because that's exactly what they turn it to be now, a cash cow, where you can just go in there, cash amount of money you can, and you jump out, leave another person to control from where you stopped. Are you hearing me now? They can go to extreme. They have such brain to write a letter to stop Ngozi Orabeze. But yet I never see where they publish a letter they have wrote to, that have used that same lawyer to write to Finland government or to United Nations or to European Union or to UK or US or to African Union and ECOWAS over the illegal and incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. They could not do that. Hey, now my brothers, you want to Nkere eziokwu. Follow who no road. Follow who no road. I tell you, because never I na haja abatenta since no kwa ide ko kwa no fa bye. We are in the struggle together. We are trying everything humanly possible to make sure that we get the freedom that we have been advocating for since. On Apata December. Now, what is good for you is for you to stay in a foreign land and feel all is well because you are happy there. There's light, there's water, every system is working. You stay there, you want to remain there forever. ị na-erezi ụmụnne gị penny n'afọ afọ ka ị were na-azụ odogwu. Onye riri ụmụnne ya eburu ọnụ wee naba, ya maka bụkwa ọnụ wee naba. Are you getting the point now? So I urge everybody, whether in this struggle or next struggle or anything they are doing when fundraising is involved, my dear, make your verification very, very well. Do your underground research before you donate any kobo. Otherwise, I erigi because ndị be anyị wozi agwụ enu ha bi agwụ ibe ya ma ya ebuna. So onye ọra na-ezozi onye notara. No foreigners, no problem. You go tell na Igbo ya edozie ya. Ha sị mba, owozi na-enu ụmụnne fa. So all the painful, my brothers, all the painful, because they are not doing it well at all. They are not doing it well. If this is how people who have leaders in the past are cashing out, that means I can't dry no more Biafra now. If I don't dry everybody, let us read the letter so that today got church, go church because message I got very short. I'm just of you can be call my people in menu. So can I go the message? Ada Mama, Law Office of Amani Dabiri and Associate PLC. Reply: immediate cease and desist. Unauthorized use of address, logo, documents of a Biafra Republic government in exile, likeness of Prime Minister Ekpa Simon Njoko. The letter reads in parts. Ms. Ngozi Orabweze, it has come to your attention that you are using the address, logo, design, stamps, documents, and currency of Biafra Republic government in exile and the likeness of Honorable Ekpa Simon Njoko. Prime Minister, in your webcasts, mailings, communications, electronics, or otherwise, including but not limited to fundraising activities and other unauthorized purposes. Such actions are misleading, unauthorized, and may constitute violence or other violations of intellectual property rights and privacy laws and deceptive practices. Make sure they listen, I beg you. Make sure they listen. The characters is very, very tiny, so I try to zoom it well. That's why it seems like I'm jumping. In December of 2024, you notified my office in writing that you intended to file articles of organization and incorporation for a competing organization in state of Georgia on January 5, 2025. You publicized the formation of competing organization and you are no longer a member of Biafra Republic government in exile. This letter serves as a notice and formal demand that you immediately cease and desist from: number 1, displaying or reproducing any official logos, insignias, stamps, designs, and currencies, or government symbols associated with the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Prime Minister's office. Using the Honorable Ekpa Simon Njoko Biafra Prime Minister's name, images, or likeness in my form without explicit authorization. Number 3, using any address, including that of the Biafra Republic government in exile, registered in the state of Maryland, and the Prime Minister's office in a manner that falsely implies endorsement, sponsorship, and or affiliation. This one is page 1 of the letter or petition they wrote to Ngozi Orabeze. So I can tell you for free of charge that these people have been writing petition against Ngozi to the government of US. Just go and calm down, write today's date, write it somewhere and keep it. A time shall come, you will see now, if they want to tow to the line of Finland, they will call Ngozi for questioning in US. Anybody wey will get man write this thing. They don't do physical, they don't do spiritual attack, they don't do legal attack. In fact, all manner of attack is going on the head of Ngozi Orabeze. All manner of petitions, attacks of any kind. Any desperate human being can do undo. Anybody who is desperate for money can even sell his own mother for money. I swear. This one is we call this one stanza 2. That is part 2 of the letter. Continuation number 4. Engaging in any fundraising, communications or promotional activities that exploit the Biafra Republic government in exile and the identity of Prime Minister or mislead the public. Number 5. Using any address, including that of the Biafra Republic government in exile, registered in the state of Maryland and Prime Minister's office in communications in any format with any branch of government of the United States. Failure to immediately comply with this demand may result in legal action, including but not limited to injunctions, monetary damages, and other remedies available under the law. This letter is sent without prejudice to any rights, claims, or immediate or remedies available under applicable laws, and will serve the right to take further legal action as deemed necessary. Sincerely yours, Aman Dabiri, Law Office of Dabiri and Associate PLLC, Washington, D.C. Counsel to Biafra Republic Government in exile. CC, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere, Acting Prime Minister, Biafra Government in exile, Baltimore, MD. Mr. Elias Grasolis, Moran Global Strategies Incorporated, Washington, D.C. Those are the people who instigated the petition, or rather the letter to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Or I don't see him now. Do we need any soothsayer to tell us now that Ngozi is the one to follow? Because anybody who is desperate of power, go and check it very well. They have soiled their hands in many illegalities, just like the current president of the contraption called Nigeria. Ogechukwu Nkere is not the way forward. This letter now, plus other one they have been doing, have shown that that is not the way. You claim to be the real government, yet our people are dying. You are the one that is in charge of the security, the homeland security. Ogechukwu Nkere, the finance minister. Yet, your commanders are busy. Every day they are online, on live, talking nonsense while our people are being pied on daily basis. Our people disappear at will on daily basis in Biafra land. The ones we see is the ones we show. That shows on the internet that have a Biafra there who is willing to circulate the video. So what about other ones we are not seeing? If our security is tight, the people that are doing all these things will not have any loophole safe to penetrate. But our borders and everything about our territorial integrity is as porous as that of Niger and Algeria. And we claim we have men on ground. If you are really the real government of the day, I'm talking about Nkere, and the head of security architecture when at the south and when at Biafra land. Now you they pay them money. You would have used that area to capture the mind of everybody. Make sure that now and on complete 1 month and when anybody will know this only one single soul. You don't even need to call anybody. You don't even need to convince anybody. Everybody will run and come to you. I tell you the truth. If Oge, Nkere, Akparawa and Fam knows how to play this game, they would have even used that money they are using to buy people, use it to secure the homeland, to make sure that the security is as tight as anything as that of a U.S. versus Mexico border. You make it as tight as like that. When they speak, people like us will say, yes, you have done something. We are going to follow you. But you have not done anything. And you are doing fundraising every Saturday. Where are all those money? Where are they going? Are they being used for what they are being donated for? Or are people not donating again? Because all these messages, all these letters they wrote to Ngozi, all of them centered on stop fundraising, because that is the area they are most interested. The area that these people are most interested is that stop fundraising. That is their main concern. Whether Biafrans are good or whether they are bad or they are living well or insecurity is overwhelming them or they don't even care. The main reason why they write this letter is nothing is coming again. They are hungry now. They are hungry currently. Ego una na-enwe taproot to know the last now, no matter how much it is. Eko ya nwanne eko sasia ya sharp. So what are we saying? You that is hearing my voice, at least you don't need any soothsayer now to tell you that Ngozi Chukwu is the way forward. You're hearing me now? You're supposed to know. You don't even need anybody now to convince you that they are nothing but bunch of noisemakers. If you go to Sonia Parawa page now, the force is no more there, because the force is Sonia Parawa can post propaganda about Ngozi more than 20 times under 24 hours. But now he barely posts 3. When they tell you that it is only truth that will stand the test of time, you think that the people who construct this message don't know what they are saying. Only truth stand test of time. As it stands now, Sunday have lack lies. Lies does not last long. Lies whenever ya woru, ya must say yako. So the pressure now on there, I drop on her. So they feel another strategy they can use to stop Ngozi is to use Biafra law firm that we are paying to then turn against the real government and then supported the fake. Are you coding how it is working? Sunday now, the lies don't finish from his mouth. Lies don't finish. Nothing again. If you go there now, what he'll be posting to you now is what we celebrated 2024 under Simon Ekpa since June is what Sonne is posting on his page now, to count it as their own what they call it, as their own victory. But newspaper where they post, the date is there. Why can't you edit it if you want to do? Are you hearing me now? So that is the truth. Let us take reactions from these our people. Mazio Okeke Chukwukele said they are not different from their type that has long gone. We keep our desire safe for a record purposes. I regret regarding some of them in high esteem. I swear that wasn't brave me. Anytime I disobeyed my inner me, that human instinct that guides me sigh. This is what I get. Sorrow, agony, and pain. Petition said, check the date. 03/02/2025. both letters are issued out. It is not a coincidence. This means that the Nigerian government are pressuring Nkere to make sure they stop Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. Anything agitation now that Biafra Liberation Army are silent. Since Simon court date is May 2025. You get the point now? There's something they said that we should notice, we'll take a notice when the letter was issued out. It is not a coincidence. Where is the date? This letter was issued out on February 3. So it's not a coincidence. There is a pressure on Oge and Van with Sonai Barawa to stop Ngozi at all costs. He said, stop her at all costs. And this message have some replies. I would like to read it. Public conscience said, does it mean that Mr. Dabiri does not know that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze is the COS of BG and the surrogate of Simon Ekpa? Or does he believe that Nkere had authority over BG because of the appearances of his Sedum, Isaiah Anyogo, on BG registration as registered? You understand me? Well, to answer this question now, one thing about these whites is they believe on what they see and hear. If you stay far, tell them something, they might not believe it, but this guy can go as far as to go to this man's office and meet him face to face and entice him with so many lies that made him to believe to write such a letter. If that lawyer is real and he writes such a letter to Ngozi Orebeze, it means there's a problem somewhere. It means all is not well. Fotizo said that Mr. Dabiri is just fighting for his monthly paycheck from Oge, since people are no longer donating to Nkere. That is why they came out to write this letter. Freedom Assurance said, pressuring APM to stop Ngozi from what? What is she really doing? If not defrauding our people and diverting the funds that should have been used for our liberation, you are truly very imbecilic. It is about total killing of Biafra ideology. Simple. Don't mind criminal Isaiah Anyogo, alias Nkere, and his cohorts. They will suffer for the consequences of their actions against the Biafra freedom. Uhuru Daniel said the dates in the 2 pages are different. So laughable. Are you sure that no? Are you sure that no? So now Barawa could later. Okachaya send there. Hey, Simon Ekpa, Don Biafra said, all you dare your head, my brother. Obi Chinedu, you are right, but they have failed Yakata on the concrete floor. Ronin Madabuchi, don't mind these criminals. They came late. Simon Ekpa said, wow. No be today, Nyansi day for back. We are not following at Dabere, at Garoseles. We Biafrans are not forming any cabal in our government. Leave our COS and DPM at Ngozi so that she will continue what she is doing. So, you see, one thing about this life is this, and this one is where we, the Biafrans or our people, are getting it all wrong. We have this problem, and this problem, we have to solve it before we can be able to move ahead. One of the problems is that we do the trust, we do the love, and we do the belief quickly. And once we use that, our mind and trust and everything to believe, to tell us another thing, to tell us to make a U-turn from that initial decision we have taken. On a Nkere and Igbo man, I don't know why. Or rather, on a Nkere blacks, he made U-turn very easily than the whites. He are confused only a white skin now. Let me take it that way. If we are confused here, that only believe here, even 100 years time, we chop down here, no washing. He will revoke. He or she will revoke. He will turn back and tell you that they Mexico again. But only Igbo, they have for something now. Under 1 week, who believe prayer. But that 1 week, I hope don't go fight. Even the battle that people who have known that person for over decades have not fight for. But only when I do that 1 week, don't have fight. Nah, I have the short of this. Nah, I have trust. Nah, I main cause. I don't see that there's anything wrong for you supporting Nkere. But the truth be told, they don't have the ideology of what is on ground or how to lead. The way that you are appointed in a cabinet does not mean you have leadership quality. Everybody is not being created to be a leader. If you are not being created with that capacity of leading, my brother, even in your own family, you will find it very difficult to lead. Your wife might be the one who says what happens in the family. Sometimes all this while you see, oh, this woman, they control her husband. My brother, that person is not being built. When it gets to be built to be a leader. For him to force himself to become a leader, that means he have to go extreme. Are you hearing me now? You have to go extreme. As our COS, the update of our PM. Okay, can update you and I will take the other side. Can update and I will take the other side. Don't you know to came make update. Can update and I will take there. After they hire ex-wife of Simon Ekpa with a title of lawyer, near say Abia ko eri na internet. Oh, you are not to him and you no waiting concern me. So that is the gospel truth. Now when anything hang they don't have anything to offer. Other than what will enter their pocket. Because if you are really solid and you believe that the Biafran choose you over Dr. Ngozi Oraveze, why the fight? Why not allow her? I will not believe because name. Ya know the believe. Fine and good. Your handwork, the result that came from you is what will make people to leave whoever they are following. After all, when did they follow DOS? When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was incarcerated or kidnapped. When a lot of people is over. So that time, now what Simon Ekpa did not stop from doing anything. He don't even go fighting them. You that is so good, let me clear you. When Simon Ekpa come in vogue, when the others was fighting Simon Ekpa did not go fighting them. A lot of people, including I myself, condemn Simon Ekpa. Not until the work he's doing came out to speak. The work he did, the victory he recorded, came out to speak. That then we believe he is for the Biafrans and we turn to follow him. If Nkere, I know that whom you are following is Nkere. If Nkere claims to be the real the real man for the work, let his antecedents speak. Not for him to be cajoling Biafran from left, right, and center. You need to be PB Akonka, all in the name of one person can fight. While our real enemies are busy, the real enemies are busy killing our people. Ezoku Bunde, nobody is fighting. Okay, now I'm gonna send that our page. So now I may post 1 million times a day. It's about Ngozi Oraveze. What is the fight? Your PM told your PM when right he does say no ya stop. Don't forget mgbe kena for ya mgbe aloye ji makoputara say na Nnamdi Kanu say o dere letter. Simon Ekpa say na ya anu ihe o kwuru under incarceration. Unless Nnamdi Kanu putara ya will not fear face to face. Whoever has okay knows to go. That is when he will listen. And you will be as oku bundu only body can when I go isi. Ngozi agaghị wee reach na that ex-wife primary ekpakwuru unless amana ekpapụtasị ya kwụsị ya akwụsị. Akwị na ebe a ị na-efolo amana ekpa. Mgbe ala weta that letter about Nnamdi Kanu kere ife o kwuru na ọ nọ under duress. Ịpụta ihe na-akụ eri. Enwere most of you na-ama ọ na-aṅụ mmiri ara. Ihe ọṅụṅụ ọwụ mmiri ara atụrụ na-aṅụ nke mmadụ atọ. That your pre-em tell Ngozi to COS to stop. Finland is not zoo. How are you sure Finland is not zoo? How are you sure? If Finland can compromise and you are saying that Finland is not zoo. Na eziokwu bụ ndụ sef ịṅụkwa mmiri ara. Finland is not zoo. If Finland can IPTA made that in Hamere, except that they are not zoo, without knowing that zoo have corrupted them. So anybody that is bringing information from that Finland will also be considered the same way that they brought information from TSS. And Simon Ekpa said, no, I can never heed to that. Unified Biafrans. Unified Biafra. How can she unify Biafrans? Whereby we have a government in place. After the declaration, then they camp up. Say there, now current them mad. Akoro Hanese and always Ngozi separated from government. How? A COS that is there already. The UB finance minister are supposed to mind your area simply because you are looking for power at all cost. You are here now, where do we ask our COS questions? Have you ever asked this guy called Nkere, why did he decamp? Have you ever asked that? Nobody is breaking anybody. Anybody took a break here. Nobody is breaking anybody. So the way you understand this is different from the way other people will understand it. As simple as that. Case closed. So all I forgot here now. Because all I wanted to before, or they cannot say, he had to that's why that's why they can come. Me, yeah, I follow condemn Simon Ekpa, but when I see the good work he did, or he is doing in Biafra land, I said, yes, this is the real deal. Look at a man, every morning, up time in the morning, problem wake on my own. Happy call the real enemy on. And when any news you may not do, so now I claim on a fight for Biafra we keep post. Na page here. And when any news, you're a post so ngozi me acquire one video. All the every minute, what's going to drop a video. Or they copy yours, but I know do ya. Yeah, different caption. OG red day, OG blue day, OG white day. All these things are different colors from one kingdom or the other. Red for death. O day here, they are post to the man comment one and they praise here. Man, Adam, suppose he know ahead, then Eve and they follow Nazo. Or was it Eve knows ahead? Adam knows Nazo. Because what they are there is not for the interest of the Biafran, but for the interest of their own pocket. And instead of you to ask him those questions, you know, here now, did he ask your Nkere? How can you remain with BG? He remained with BG. Well, let not go now. Go to Simon Ekpa's post. After the declaration, Biafra will become a nation. United States of Biafra, not BG again. Okay, to Nkere, no, not I need to remain in BG. That means they didn't believe in the declaration that they participated and contributed to. And say he remained in BG. Simon Ekpa said after the declaration, anything about BG should be kept aside. We are a nation and a sovereign nation for that matter. What we'll be working on is for recognition of the Biafra that have been declared. He said we remain in BG. Every time they make news, they keep on calling people, come back to Egypt. Leave your comfort zone. Come back to Egypt, which is BG. And you are here supporting them. My brother, ịnidiri onye karịrị akwa ọkụ ka ọkụ ọgụ oke ite n'isi so that ka your brain ka your brain reset ya. You get the point now. Very simple something. I bet let us complete this message from my people. If I said Adakbarawa Sonny, you are nothing but Onyoshi. Ekperimamida said dead brain. You reason through your ikensi. Your madam has been served. She must stop. Okay, you have been served. Say good one and one day. You go and serve him a letter. No, we know that Akbarawa another Nsima wo na DOS. Akbarawa and Nsima wo from the same Akwa Ibom. Kelechi said, what did Oge Nkere so that Akbarawa Rafael Aje elected Biafrans for? Do they think that we are fools or what? This is the same thing they did with DOS. Please, anyone that knows this fool, call Amen Dabiri, knows who is who. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is our DPM. Full stop. Witness said, Oge Nkere is insane, a criminal, double identity and a fraudster. He is a desperado, but this time his cup is full. my dear Jennifer, because answer that Zogo Bundo. Oh yeah, na. If Tana Joan was saying a wise man from the east, where is your wisdom? SMG said you have to listen to the Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra and stop allowing yourself to be made caricature of by Oge Nkere and his group. Unless you are still on their payroll, you can't stop the true Biafrans time to pack up. You can't stop a true Biafran. It is time for them to pack up, okay? Favor Breed said this is why they are running from pillar to post. They said funds are not coming. Go to their channel and verify. Ndi donate. Cry me a river. I say, Stanley, please, are you okay? You are yelling too much and you are interrupting university. Allowing him to educate Ugo. Crying that we are divided. We are not coming, making it easy. Nigeria government. Many are following Oge. No, sorry, many are following God unknowingly, and we need to speak sense into them. My brother, I told us here that the problem in that way, not that Ngozi is disrupting them. No, the problem there is that money is not forthcoming again. Sorrow, agony, and pain. The money is not forthcoming again. So Ngozi don't come finally spoil their business. That's why you see they want to. The last fight came last fight. Let us use lawyer to threaten this woman whether she will back down. If you sue her to court now, what are you going to present as your evidence? I asked Dabiri, Nkere, Elias Garosolis, Vam, and Soda Parawa. If you sue Ngozi to court, what are you going to claim? And what are your backups documents to claim that you have stand as a country and you are being recognized by the court? Because if you are carrying somebody go to court, you are not carrying the person go to court as a US citizen or as a Nigerian citizen. You are going there as a Biafran. You tell them you are an acting prime minister of Biafra. Then they will ask you for your mandate. I don't think you understand what I said. They say they will take legal action, and they will also, in that letter when I read it, they say they will also claim damages, money damages. The money is not forthcoming again. Ago Abdago, hunger have stepped in, because anytime you tested a wolf money, and they stop coming, My brother, in one way or the other, it will be like one of the going anapro. That's opening one apro nipple no. That is how it will be. I hear me now. So ngozi napụ ndị a nipple n'ọnụ ebe a na-aṅụ ara. That's why you see them now, they can go to extreme. What will be my only annoyance now at the end now, you can squat Biafrans can say, let us forgive him. Our God is a forgiving God. Let us forgive him. Oh, he gano. Now what you go here now? Nobody's above mistake. They have made mistake. And that by then, before I got I'm up here on a coco ogene kwara. Let us forgive them, because without sin there will be no forgiveness. That was when we lost it all. When we leave principles and live by faith. Now let's faith only they change. Muslims live with principle. They don't live by faith, you. Because anybody will do anyhow. I mean Muslims, so I'm not talking about zoo. You go to Saudi, you go to Iraq, Iran, Syria, Afghanistan, all these places. If you misbehave, akupo nya hishi. Man, Nkere say let us forgive and forget. If I know, maybe. If not be forgive and forget, so that power would have been long forgotten. Him and Vam. When they showcase the spirit of Sabo in them, they were forgiven. So now what is happening? This is a greatest mistake. Even if Samonepa join this movement again, he will let us know that returning Sonia Parawa and Vam is his greatest mistake he ever made in that struggle. I tell you the truth. No problem. Simon Ekpa, this disciple said, Nkere and his coup plotters group are now picking Kumkum, Okoha, Anyola, Che, Soro, agony and pain. Fugo said, Nkere is distancing himself more and more from Biafran people. He is defining his stand with the Nigerian government, and by the time Biafrans finish dealing with him, he will remember what Mazen Namdekano said, that Biafrans are intelligent people, and not true. Okechukwu Nwankwo said they will all get tired and disappear soon. Egwuregwu gị na nwanne gị na-egwu ije kpọọ lawyer, and a lawyer na-akpọ who's an outsider who's not supposed to know what you are doing as an internal government, as a government who went to stand. If Okechukwu Nkere na somebody wey get ogugu isi, I don't know when a brain, he wouldn't have tried this thing where he try. I don't know to echo game and call you Ofuma. Because doing this thing now have already sent wrong signal to the Biafrans that this guy is a desperado. A very desperado. I said it earlier on when they started their games. I said, Nda Noah, Ama Kesha Ako game. How no street, but they are not street wise. You feel me? Not a guy for once. How guy this street wise, my brother. If you are set the job well, you perfect it to the last end. Here go yourself. We code activities, man. I surrender to you. Then you begin to reap your dividends. But they don't be street well. That's why you come out now. You go, they carry letter, they write, they send to Ngozi Orabeze, and want Biafrans to say, oh, you are doing the right thing. Any Igbo man of Biafra who supported what this guy did of writing this letter, my brother, man only the psychiatric doctor to examine his or her medulla oblongata. Let us continue. Henry said, don't mind these criminals. Biafrans have already disgraced them. I believe in Biafrans, and they are the most intelligent and wise people all over the world. They choose wisely and even add shame on top. Mwafo Igbo said all their problem is about fundraising. I said it. They want to continue to embezzle Biafran's fund. You have stopped them. Well done. Our able DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, you are doing amazingly well. People are applauding you. Sonny Biafra said, one baby Elias and his Nzama boy, Dabiri, and the Islamic State of Nigeria agent, Froster Nkere. You all and other Nigerian terrorist proxies can't do SIHT. Okay? Gluttonous idiots. Ew. Soro. Mazi Emaigwe, this is so laughable. Comment on this post alone attracted over 970 something comments in one post. And all Biafrans. Everything I'm reading here, none have condemned TOS. Streetwise, streetwise, my brother. It is a man, it is streetwise. You're on your own. John C said, thank God na him start am. Now, this Biafra, they sweet me honestly. Thank God na them start am to write a letter now through a lawyer. So yeah, make it happen here the main issue I am fighting. Because maybe on the run now, Ngozi now will hire a lawyer that will defend her. Then happens here our people will be dying. Do you see that this is a total distraction to what we are doing? To show you that Nkere was paid to distract what we are doing. Because definitely Ngozi will never obey this letter. And they said they will institute a legal action against her. Then I have to say the main issue of USB recognition to other countries, fighting the homeland insecurity, to going to court to talk who is a legitimate leader or who is not a legitimate leader. Yet some people will not reason this way. You can never see it in this direction. That if they start this court case, automatically that nobody is going to give an order or do anything concerning homeland. Every faction will be doing fundraising just to hire a lawyer to go to court to prove that I am the right and this one is wrong. And somebody is here asking one on some irrelevant questions and then when you see order. My brothers and sisters, before you judge any matter, look it deeply on a practical way, not really what they write, on a practical form of it. Look at it horizontally, vertically, and you make your conclusion. There's no need of writing this nonsense letter. There's no any single need. It's not needed. Before it's over, it is not done. Zotana, secure your territorial integrity. Let that be complete 1 week. We don't hear any death. Nobody will follow Ngozi Orabeze again. They will follow you. I tell you the truth. You want to prove you dey street, but you don't get street credibility. Udated said this is their last card. They have failed completely. God bless USB. Declared mandate. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, COS. DPM, continue your good work. Biafrans got your back. Sam said we should also write to them too, with our private lawyers too. They do not have 6 of whatever they think they have. We are with you at Ngozi Ora, Mome of Biafra land. You see, see what this guy said, exactly what I'm saying. Now they write now, this side now will look for a lawyer again and write. And write back in defense. Then later on, we'll come go to court. You can bring your lawyer, I bring my lawyer, let's go and defend ourselves. While the people we are fighting for are busy dying like chickens and fowls in our different villages and our different localities. And somebody is not seeing this in a different direction. And I ask you, what is inside your head. If you cannot use it wisely, that means there's no reason for it to be there. Yes, because anytime about legal, it requires attention and also requires money. And requires time as well. So who will be at the receiving end if this fight starts? Is it not the poor Biafrans in homeland? It is not me and you, definitely, that are not in our homeland. And you cannot reason through this way. It is painful, my people. But whatever way it is, we must win this fight. It is fight to finish. Because I said it earlier, this letter they write now, it shows that no any other option left. But let us frustrate her through court. You hear what I said? What they did now is just, there's no any other option left. They are losing followers every day. They are losing customers every day. They are losing funds every day. So let us use court to frustrate this movement. Since they said, exactly what is happening now. But check for that now. Only on and the robber will change the answer. Yeah, now. Only on and the robber will change the answer now. The prayers of all the whole Biafrans are with Ngozi Oraveze, so there's nothing anybody can do to her. But on that, she still need to be careful as well. So my people, all will talk your hand on. Because I say, Eku ano, Eku nebu okay. Eku ma nwata ano ugbo nwata. So you want to follow Nkere, my brother, and you are contributing your money to that bank, because that is the bank of no return. You are your own. I repeat, you are on your own. I will urge you to do what? To desist. Make your findings. Osisi anaghị adụ nwoke n'anya ugboro na-abụ. Osisi anaghị adụ nwoke n'anya ugboro na-abụ. And dimkpa na ibe ya aha wụ n'ọnụ. Yeah, dimkpa na ibe ya na ọ wụ n'ọnụ, ọ wụrụ na height. E nwere ndị bụ nkenke enyi mana ha na-anya aja arụ. So ya were so ndị Igbo ya mara onye ọbụla mma. Oh, happy Sunday to you all. Ọ ya dịrị nwoke mma dịrị nwaanyị mma. Nke ọ na-aga na-eme ga na-agaziri anyị. Anyị gbukwe n'aka na ya egbute ife ọma. Anyị ga na-eche ndụ nka nka. N'ime arụ ọfụrụ nke a, sorry, n'ime izu ọka nke anyị na-aba, ọ ya mara anyị mma. Anyị gbawa ya ere, ihe ọma ga-emere anyị na Ekene Orie na Afọ na Nkwọ. Ọ bụ na mbata anyị n'izu ọka a wee na-akpọ Kochukwu Oke abịa ma biko chekwaba anyị. Anyị ahafụ ihe mberede okporo ụzọ. Ama m na ụzọ adịghị mma, ọ ya ka eji ekpe ode ekpere a. Ụzọ adịghị mma. So where their road is like plastic, you know, when they break, I never do, because ụzọ dị mma, but if ụzọ adịghị mma, ọ ya oge ọbụla mmadụ chọrọ ime travel, enye wee olive oil, wee wụrisia engine, wụrisia taya, ị na-agbazi na-adị na ama taya godo elike because ụzọ adịghị mma, ọ wụzi olive oil ya chụkwezi anyị gawa. Duru anyị n'aka Jesus. Ụwa nkịta. Biko do, my people. I love you all. Happy Sunday. Thank you all for being here with me, and thank you all for watching. If you still watch me to get to this point, I have no any soothsayer or anybody to tell me that you truly love me and you believe in what I'm doing. My prayer is that, my dear, Ipo hakwa ere. Somebody you can never lack any. I know you love me, and the love is what I give back. Oh, thank you very much for banking with us.